Hello and good morning. I'm Shaza
And I'm Dila.
and we are Sister Talk. So, right now everybody's talking about Squid Game, right? And uh, I haven't actually watched it because I've heard a lot about it, and I try not to watch anything violent in my house because I've got young kids, and I also don't have Netflix. Yeah, you can judge me, it's okay. But I've had a lot of people actually ask me, apa Squid Game ni kan boleh tengok tak dengan budak-budak, dengan anak-anak aku. And you know, they'll ask in my WhatsApp groups and whatnot, and everybody who's watched it will say, no man, you can't watch it, it's 18 and above only, and whatnot. But you watch with your kids, right?
Yeah, I know. I just had this conversation with my WhatsApp group friends, and we're just talking about the same thing. And yeah, I watched it with my 11-year-old kid, and but that's the thing, because we watched it by accident. I didn't even know it was hyped up for sebenarnya time tu. So my husband, he was the one who discovered it, and who was like, hey, this looks really interesting. And the minute I saw all these people being shot in the first game, I was like, what the hell is this? But then I don't know, we just got hooked on it, and then it appeared that rupanya benda ni it's something that everyone is watching, because memang it is interesting.
Okay, no spoilers, no spoilers for people like me yang tak pernah tengok. But dah tahu cerita lah, because everybody spoiled it already. But everybody is, I mean, seriously, it's crazy how people are talking about it, and people are loving it, and I'm sure it's amazing. I watched the trailer.
It is.
The trailer pun,
You can't deny that. Memang best.
it looked really good.
Yeah.
But the thing that I find most interesting, that there are many people who are watching it with their kids, with their families. And I don't know why, like young kids, not just you. So, not judging, but it makes me wonder, like, how many violent things or things that would otherwise be inappropriate would you watch with your kids, or which ones are okay, or which ones are not okay?
Okay, first of all, I would rather have my kid with me watching the same thing together than having her do it behind my back. That's number one.
Okay.
But at the same time, yes, I know it's violent and all that stuff. Whenever when the parts are too inappropriate, I will just just forward it, or just take a pillow and I say, Tia, my daughter's name is Tia, cover yourself with this.
Serious?
Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, we
And
did
it
that.
works?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, she hasn't been showing any, violence, by watching it, But she's, I don't know. Like I said, as long as you're there to just, explain things to her. Okay, don't do this, don't do that. And yeah, my friends were laughing at me when I said that, But how else do you want to control it, man? I want to watch it with my husband, and we only have one TV. So when she's there,
you can't help it. So, and you don't want to watch. Why don't you watch at night when she's asleep? Malas.
I don't have the time to penat, I mean, come on, after a long day of, we're still working from home and stuff like that, and
Okay, so basically you want to be able to enjoy a show that you want to watch.
Yes, I know it's selfish, but I mean, I don't know. I just feel that it was under control, so that's why it wasn't a big deal having her beside us. But as long as we got to, explain lah, I mean, part-part yang SX tu tak boleh lah kan. So forward lah part tu.
Okay, seriously aku langsung pada tengok apa-apa dengan anak-anak yang pada aku inappropriate, and I'm not trying to be like, oh bagusnya aku, hebatnya aku, tak. Tapi memang aku sendiri tak nak tengok sebab I will feel awkward. I will feel too awkward, and it's conditioned me. I'm telling you, I haven't watched anything like seriously violent or with sexual content in years.
Oh no, sexual content, no, not with my.
But you watched Game of Thrones.
But
there are boobs everywhere.
Yeah, but they were all censored, man. They were on Astro.
What?
They were.
You watched the Astro version.
Yes. Thank you, Astro. Okay, so there was, that was okay. And she wasn't.
It's still violent.
She wasn't really paying attention and stuff. No, we were appreciating the art of the fight scenes. Okay, I know. Yeah, I know it doesn't make sense, but like I said, if you explain it to her, and saying that, this is, of course she knows it's wrong and all that stuff, but I don't know, it's a way how to make it less awkward, I guess, just
Okay, well, I
Just
think
bagi tahu yang okay, benda macam ni is just the scene is necessary because or else it won't be. Faham tak? That scene won't turn
Yalah.
out to be a good scene.
Okay, well, that makes me, I don't know, you might think I'm lame lah, but I have never actually watched Game of Thrones. I've never watched a full episode, honestly, swear to God. I watched the first episode, 3/4 of the way, and after the scenes yang, the kid gets thrown out and all that, and the incest and the whatnot, we're never watching this in our house.
Right.
Because the children will ask too many questions and kita malas. So, I never watched it. So, anything yang macam tu sebenarnya memang aku tak tengok langsung dalam rumah. So, what we do watch though, and this you might say, but it's the same thing. But I don't know, somehow we feel it's not. It's anime, and anime is very violent juga kan?
It is.
It's super violent.
Yes.
But for whatever reason, yang tu aku lah personally, I can tolerate, and I can watch it with my kids, and it doesn't get super awkward. Maybe because there's not that much. I mean, the animes that we choose don't have a lot of sexual content lah. Tapi violent, memang violent. So I guess what we are talking about really is where do you draw the line?
Yeah.
And what will you watch with your kids together? I think one of the weirdest, not weird lah, tapi one of the pada aku memang awkward gila lah kalau tengok dengan anak aku is somebody told me that they watched 12 Years a Slave with their very young children.
Okay.
And
that's awkward to you.
I think that's awkward, man. What do you think? I mean, I know that people say you have to watch it because it's educational as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know, to see people being...
Because the violence.
It's so violent.
Yeah.
And masa tu, the kids were like 7 and
I watch a
9.
lot of SVU with you. SVU.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Law and Order. I mean, who doesn't love that? You were the one who introduced me.
Yeah, I love SVU. I don't let the kids watch it, man.
Yeah, and there's a lot of violence. There's a lot of terrible stuff going on. I mean, but it's good for Tia because she understands what rape means. She knows what it means, and to me, she's gonna have to know about it anyway. And she learns a bit about when they have the court scenes and stuff. I mean, she finds it.
Court isn't really like that, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. I've never been to court.
Well, I'm not a lawyer either, right?
I guess as long as for me personally, I'm okay watching these movies with her as long as she doesn't get the wrong idea and she doesn't, she's not influenced.
What do you mean by wrong idea though?
Okay, contoh lah. Okay, GOT kan.
Apa? Oh God.
Okay, jap. Okay lah, memang lah banyak gila babi banyak gila scene kan. Okay, banyak gila. I don't want to think that it's
okay.
Yeah, that it's okay to do that, and that
that incest is okay.
Yeah, things like that.
Oh
so
my
I explained to her. Okay, these people are not married to begin with. Okay, they shouldn't be with each other. Things like that. Yeah, but I mean, so far she hasn't been displaying any psychotic, behavior after watching all these things. I watched a lot of slash movies with her. Slasher movies, what's that story called? Yang Michael Myers tu. Apa nama lah? Halloween. Wow. No, we're a big fan. No, seriously. And I mean, because...
Yeah, I know. You watch horror with her. You watch Conjuring. Semua kan?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I've never watched Conjuring either. Okay, my confession here is really bad. There's a lot I haven't seen, man. So
I'm a movie buff, so I have to watch it.
I'm not a movie buff in that sense. I'm a movie buff in the sense that I want to watch what I want to watch. Lah.
Yeah.
But I'm memang penakut. Seriously, aku penakut gila. Aku tak berani nak tengok Conjuring sampai sekarang. I haven't watched Annabelle ke apa ke semua aku tak nak tengok.
Aku tengok best gila. Bila aku tengok anak kau dia lain weh.
Satu pun aku tak nak tengok. Aku tak berani dah. I think the last horror movie I watched, seriously man, it must have been in the early 2000s. Itu pun...
Was that with me?
Yeah, it must have been with you.
No, when we watched Carrie and both of us are like...
No, it wasn't Carrie.
So pathetic.
It was a Korean or Thai or... Alah, yang di dalam...
Shutter.
Shutter. Shit, man, that was so scary. So, yeah. But I don't like. Bukan I don't like. I think I'm too old to be scared. You know, and I don't want
of leaves.
Yeah, well, shush. But I don't know.
That's another topic, guys.
Yeah, I don't know lah. Like, I don't want my children to be exposed to it so much because aku tak nak dorang terkejut. Tak tahu lah.
Ya, aku faham.
But I know I shouldn't be so overprotective as well. They're gonna find out anyway, kan, and watch anyway. But I do appreciate that they tell me, you know, like when they see something on YouTube, I'll ask them what they're watching, and they'll always inform me if it's appropriate or inappropriate, and they know how to differentiate, like if the thing, like there are swear words, they know all the swear words because I taught them, and I taught them for that reason. I said, okay, look, you can't say this, you can't say this, you can't say the F word, the S word, and there are many other words, kan?
B word,
the B word, whatever lah. But dorang faham. So dorang akan cakap, okay mama, I'm not going to watch this guy anymore because he says the F word a lot. But sometimes I catch them watching something with it, and you know, all I have to do is look at them and like, betul ke ni? And then they know, okay lah, fine, I'm not going to do that. But yang like really super ultra violent ni, aku rasa dorang tak tengok lagi kot. You know, not with me and not on their own either, because I think they've sort of been conditioned that they don't need to watch it. Ataupun I don't know lah, maybe diorang punya taste akan berubah later ke apa, kan dia saja nak tengok out of curiosity ke apa. Okay, what other things have you watched with your kids that you think actually you shouldn't have but you did anyway?
Well, that's the thing. I don't think that it's something that I shouldn't have done with her, you know. To me it's okay. Contoh macam like all the horror slasher movies semua. To me, it's I don't know, it's the chasing part, especially when the psycho tengah kejar the victim. It's funny, you know. It's funny, you know. We laugh at it seriously, you know. And
why do you find it funny?
I
Not
don't
scary.
know. Maybe I'm just sick. I don't know.
Crazy.
So there was a time we were, you know, this is during the lockdown, you know. And memang semua stress, bosan apa semua kan. So it's like, Tia, jom kita tengok balik all the horror movies that I watched with Auntie Caca, your aunt. And I want to see whether I'm still, you know, scared or not watching it, kan. So I've never watched The Exorcist for so long, you know, since I watched it with my sister. I think the gap was like probably 10-15 years kot.
Which sister? Aku lah.
Kau lah. So I decided to watch it with Tia, and I was telling Tia, this is really really scary. Jauh lagi takut The Conjuring. You're gonna piss in your pants, you know. And we ended up laughing.
Why would you say that? Oh my god.
No, because it's scary. It's scary. The last time I remember, last kali bila aku tengok, aku pun gelak. Weh, I mean, what? but serious, what's that?
So kau rasa, okay, so basically you're saying it's okay to watch movies like The Exorcist with your kid because your kid will find it funny.
Satu, and also because I don't want them. I don't want them to be penakut. Don't ingat zaman dulu tak, masa when we were smaller. When we were smaller, and we would watch it lah, and what makes it really scary, especially the commercials. Kau ingat tak kat TV2 tiba-tiba ada commercial it lah, especially during Halloween. Halloween kan. Ada tiba-tiba ada. So tiba-tiba ada commercial it yang zaman
It Tim Curry, is it?
Tim Curry. I'm not talking about the current one. Current one is terrible. I'm sorry guys, but
I thought you loved it.
No, I never said I loved it. No,
you loved it, man.
I did not.
Bukan aku suka.
Mana ada? Aku tak suka. Aku suka pelakon dia. Pelakon dia cute
siapa nama dia yang
anak
that guy? Okay, never mind.
Okay, so anyway,
that guy.
So I remember when the commercial came out, aku dengan Fizi. Fizi is my brother, by the way. Second.
My brother too lah.
Yeah, yelah, our brother lah. Okay, he's the second eldest lah. So betul lah.
He's the middle child.
Yeah, he's the middle child lah, betul lah. So lepas tu dia dengar commercial tu keluar, dan tiba-tiba aku
dengar je.
Bukan dengar. Yeah, we heard the music. The score lah kan. Bunyi piano dia.
I mean,
no, it
was scary.
It was scary.
Yeah.
Back then, like, it was scary. Waktu aku dengan Fizi, kita orang lari yang buruk gila yang macam tu kan. And then we grabbed onto Mama, our mother. And I remember my mother, she really wanted to slap us both. She was like, benda ni bodoh sangat ni kan. I remember she said that. So fast forward about 10, 15 years later, now I understand what my mom meant, because it's like, why do you want to be scared of this stupid stuff? And it's true.
So that's why you want to watch it with your kids.
Exactly.
Oh, so you're actually teaching her lah.
Not to be scared of this stuff.
And you actually made a conscious effort to watch. You were actually thinking, okay, I'm going to let my kid watch all this horror because aku nak teach her not to be scared.
And myself.
Ke sebab kau nak tengok je.
Aku nak tengok satu lagi satu, aku tak nak takut. You know, I mean, okay.
Kau sendiri tak nak jadi penakut.
But the two movies that I haven't been able to watch yet.
What, with her or
with
alone?
Her, well, I'm never going to watch this alone. The only reason why I feel it's funny because I can watch it with her.
Oh.
You know, when I watch it with her, it becomes funny because she'll be like, I want to hear her response, you know. So,
what is it?
So ni, cerita The Shining dengan what's the other one? Oh, The Omen.
Shining isn't scary, man.
It's not scary.
Okay lah. I won't laugh at it.
Kau tengok seorang, aku cabang kau tengok seorang.
Anak?
Tahu kan?
But that's so funny. No, because I thought The Conjuring was like super, super scary.
Super scary.
It's scarier than The Shining, eh?
Yeah, it's scarier than The Shining.
But you won't watch The Shining.
Wait a minute. Okay. The Shining, the scary parts were the twin parts.
Just the kids.
Just that part.
The red rum.
And the red rum. It's the music. That eerie music that makes it scary sebenarnya.
Yeah.
So touchy.
Because I remember when you watched The Shining the first time, kau cakap kau tak suka sebab perempuan tu bising. Kau cakap she screamed so much. I remember kau cakap tak takut lah.
I remember.
You complained. You said, man, she's a great actress, but she's so loud.
Yeah, but that twin scene was scary, man.
Memang lah, that one memang nightmare.
Yeah. But tu je lah. But The Omen kau tak takut weh?
Takut.
The Omen, because there's no.
You know that kid is still alive, right?
What,
dah besar.
The kid is still alive? Seriously,
Dah besar.
Muka kalau dah besar takkanlah dia kecil. Kau ni
bodoh tak?
Tante dia bayar aku kot. Baik tau.
I don't know how old he is, tapi muka dia tak scary langsung lah. Muka dia comel. Bila dia besar, dia jadi comel. Masa dia kecil, jadi freaky.
But he was so cute even as a kid.
Memang lah, he's a very good looking kid.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Omen is scary.
Yeah, but
I didn't like it.
Okay, Omen. Oh, it's Omen. It's not The Omen. It's
The Omen lah, whatever.
Okay.
The Omen.
So,
sorry.
So, okay, but one thing lah, zaman dulu punya cerita yang buat takut is always the music score.
So you won't watch that with your kid, but you watch Game of Thrones with your kid.
I wouldn't watch that with my kid. Yeah, Game of Thrones because apart from the inappropriate scenes, it's an awesome movie. I mean, awesome story. Come on, man. No, the everything from the outfits, from the characters.
Okay, well, I never watched it, but I read the book.
Yeah,
I read one book actually. I didn't read it all. And I can't remember which one it was. It was the Crows one. Okay lah. I mean, like, I don't know, man. I
have another friend who is exactly like you. She's not into watching all of these trending stuff, you know. Like Game of Thrones and Squid Game.
Bukan ego tau. Ni bukan ego. Satu, aku tak ada Astro. Aku tak ada Netflix semua.
Aku tak ada. Aku TV pun tak ada. Aku TV ada. Yeah.
Aku ada TV tapi memang I don't have. Okay, this is true story. I don't have any TV channels. I don't have cable TV. I don't even have RTM in my house. We watch purely YouTube. And that's it, man. All the stuff that we watch is on YouTube, and things that are trending or whatever I usually read about or hear about from people. And if I'm really curious, I want to watch it, I'll either watch it in a cinema or I'll try to get it in legal ways lah to watch it. Itu penting kena bagi tahu. Betul lah. Alright, so pendek kata, you really don't think it's a problem to watch things that have violent scenes or even sex scenes with your kid sebelah.
As long as you find a way how to just,
cover filter
lah, yeah.
Macam mana nak cover kalau benda dah depan mata? Okay.
Wait, I've got pillows at my house. I've got cushions on the sofa for these reasons, So just put it on. No, even kissing.
I'm sorry. I mean, I don't mean to say like kau teruk because I'm judging you.
No.
Tapi it's like wow. So aku memang tak.
No, I totally understand because some people I'm sure there are a lot of people out there disagreeing with me. It's like, oh my god, how can you watch that with your kid teruk ni kau ni as a parent? But okay, macam mana? I don't know. I just feel that it's okay. I feel that it's okay as long as you censor the parts yang perlu censor tu je. Itu je.
Itu aja.
Itu je.
Alright.
Ya, itu je.
I don't know.
You watch Braveheart with your children?
No.
No juga.
Tak tahu lah.
You know,
No, okay. The thing is, my kids are grown up now. They don't want to watch TV with us. Period. They don't want. They don't want to do anything
I
with
see.
us.
That's why I'm doing it with Tia, because she's going to be like that nanti. She's 11 now.
The only thing we watch together is anime. And seriously, that's about the only thing we watch together. And we watch YouTube shorts, like the channels that we subscribe to. Yeah, because some of them are really good. But memang they're like mindless lah. Like we love this channel called VLDL, Viva La Dirt League. And it's a bunch of guys enacting scenes from video games. And they drop F-bombs.
Okay.
They do drop F-bombs. But we...
How do you censor that?
We don't. We just tell them, okay, yeah, that wasn't cool. That's
There you
not
go.
appropriate.
That's exactly how I do
mean,
it.
what can I do? I can't.
Exactly.
That's
That's how I do it. That's how I do it with my daughter. Yeah.
Okay, well, anyway,
Yeah, it's just
they
like-
drop
it's the
F-bombs. And
same
then
thing,
there's another channel we like called Fairband. And they're brothers. And they are absolutely hilarious. But you just have to watch it to understand what I mean. They're from Australia. BLDL is from New Zealand. And Fairband, they're always dropping F-bombs. And they're teenagers. I think one of them's in their 20s. The other one is a teenager. And we watch it together. So yeah, I guess I'm not saying that it's appropriate to watch together. But maybe because there's no violence and no sex. But there's a lot of stupidity. So maybe that's worse. I don't know. Tak bagus juga tengok benda bodoh together kan. Tapi we like it. Like the animes that we choose pun, if it's too dramatic or too violent, we don't actually like it. Like the kind of animes we watch are the funny ones.
You know, if
Like
your
Psychic
kids, they're the
Kid.
type, you know, if they're the type that they themselves don't want to watch these things, you know, that's fine.
Yeah, memang.
Yeah, that's totally fine. It's not like Tia wants to watch these things, but
Terpaksa.
no, because I'm into these things. I'm into slasher movies, horror movies, action movies, fantasy, sci-fi, aliens ripping other people's heads off. I'm into that. I've been watching that. Yeah. I've been
Okay, I
watching
love
that
action and sci-fi too,
Yeah.
but there's a limit lah. Okay, like you'd watch Anaconda, kan?
Yes, and we laugh at it.
Yeah, because it's funny. It's not
Yes.
scary.
No, it's
But
not.
see, I wouldn't even watch Anaconda with my kids because I know they would be like, "Mom, what is this?" You know. Dengan
You
dia
can,
punya
you can have a
effects.
good laugh watching it. You know.
Itulah, I think.
Majelos, sorry people. Oh my god. The
But
line was
yeah,
so
yeah,
bad.
I know that movie is actually underrated because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Memang kalau you tengok, you enjoy je, don't think.
Yeah.
Kan, betul lah. I tengok Anaconda memang shock. Anaconda weh, Anaconda.
Yeah, betul. Dah lah berbunyi anaconda tu kan. I've never heard an anaconda that can make a
Wait, what
sound.
was that scene at the end? Who was the one who died from inside the
Oh,
anaconda?
that
John
guy,
Voight, is it?
Angelina Jolie's father tu kan. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
dia dalam mulut dia boleh kena telan semula ke apa, something like that.
Lepas tu anaconda tu dia muntahkan dia balik. Sebab kan kononnya snakes, they will what's that word?
Regurgitate?
Regurgitate their prey if they want to blah. Faham tak?
Blah?
Yeah, like if they want to escape lah. You know, after they eat something, that thing is in the tummy kan, they are very sluggish kan, very slow.
Oh, so dia nak laju. So dia muntah dia balik lah.
Muntahkan dia balik.
Aku tak ingat. But that movie,
So you did watch it? Oh yeah, you watched it. But
I
not
watched
before,
it
yeah,
in
without your
snippets.
kids.
Okay, I haven't. The last movie that I watched in full, and I'm so glad that it was the last movie that I watched because this was during the whole COVID MCO thing, and this is when it was lifted for a while. Was Mugen Train.
Okay.
Mugen Train, Demon Slayer,
Yeah.
the anime. That was the last movie that I watched dari awal sampai habis, sampai credits rolling. Sebenarnya aku dah lama gila tak tengok movies. I don't have the
langsung ya Avengers. You didn't
tengok. I did watch the Avengers. I didn't watch all of them. I didn't watch the last one. The last one was, what was it called?
Oh my god.
Tak apalah, yang the one yang I watched in 3D, man. I actually watched it in 3D. Okay lah, it was a good experience. The one where Iron Man dies. Yang tu kan
Yalah,
betul 3D.
yalah,
Yalah.
that was the last one.
Yeah. Alamak, is that a spoiler? I'm sorry.
Avengers
Sorry. In case there are people who haven't watched it yet.
Come on, I'm sure they've watched it.
You never know, man.
I think you're the only one kot yang tak tengok kot.
Aku tengok.
Yang aku tengok. Ya.
Aku tengok, tapi aku tak tengok semua. So,
Apa nama dia? Yang first was Infinity. The second one was apa?
Google lah nanti.
Yeah. Endgame.
Endgame, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, I watched that, yeah. And see, but that's the thing, that kind of violence is still kind of cartoony. They don't have blood spurting from your collarbone or whatever, yeah. Anime does. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is that at the end of the day, kita as parents kena responsible lah. Tapi, yalah, I also give in to what I want to watch. And I think the difference between you and me is that you want to watch the crazy, violent, sick stuff. Aku tak nak. I don't want to watch I don't want to be scared. Because real life is scary enough.
I don't know. It depends on what type of violence it is. Like.
Tapi, I'm curious. What do you feel when you watch these kind of movies? You find it funny?
No, okay.
Bila kau tengok, okay, like when you're scared, asal kau suka? Aku tak suka. No, seriously. Why would you want to be
I like
scared?
the thrill.
Serious?
Okay, contoh. Okay, I just watched Doom recently. I watched it again.
Which one? The one with Carl Urban?
Who's Carl Urban?
He was in Doom lah. Kalau kau
He
tengok
was
Doom.
what the main character. That's what his name is. The
Ayume.
I always call him Ayome in Lord of the Rings.
Astaghfirullah.
I don't know he's the actor's
That's
name.
Carl Urban, man. He's
Macam
like
Mamat yang
he is
dari Sarge is
the best.
Rock. Aku panggil
Ya
The
lah
Rock.
memang lah. Tapi
Dwayne Don Johnson that one I remember.
the Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock.
No, look, Carl Urban he's just amazing, man. I love Carl Urban.
You're awesome, man.
How could you not know his name? Okay, never mind.
How the hell do I know his name? I know his characters.
So kau tengok Doom. Okay, fine.
So
Kau tengok Doom. Doom best.
Yes, and then lepas tu, and
I
I
love
think
Doom.
I think your son watched it kan recently.
We
Kan?
watched it together. Yeah, I love it.
I love the thrill. I love the thrill of like when they
Itu
become
kata.
zombies, and then when they're chasing the soldiers and stuff. Even like aliens. I love
Aliens is scary, too scary.
I love aliens because I love how Ripley, how she
Kicks ass,
yeah.
No, yeah.
So those things bukan disebab aku masiko and I like all the blood.
Aku tak cakap
bukan macam
pun.
tu, yeah, but you make me sound like that. So like, so you like watching this and you laugh at it.
Wait. Okay, no. You're giving different examples.
Chop.
Tak, no.
Okay, I will never watch Saw. I will never watch Saw and all of these 6 stories like we cakap The Hotel. Nak ikutkan all these 6 stories kau yang cerita
Hostel.
The Hostel ke The Hotel.
Yalah.
Things like that I will not watch.
Yalah, the gore. Tapi you just know.
everyone.
I'm talking about the slasher stuff because you said you like to watch slasher movies like Halloween.
Yes.
Alien and Doom are awesome and they're not too violent to me. Pada aku dia
You
punya
have
violent is
aliens
tempered.
dripping out of people's bodies. How is that not violent?
It's not the same. It's not the same.
Why is it not the
It's
same?
not as violent as Game of Thrones. Or as violent as Squid Game, I'm guessing. Betul lah.
Yeah, it's different lah. But still you have blood and things coming out.
Okay, for its time, I think Alien was Squid Game or Game of Thrones. Betul lah.
Yeah, maybe lah.
Masa dia baru keluar.
Tapi seriously, so far, I think the most violent story to date that I have watched is Squid Game.
Really, huh?
Yes. Of all of the violent stuff. And I'm sure there are more violent ones to those who are more into all this violent stuff. Slasher stuff, bloody.
But it's not
stuff.
slasher kan?
No, it's not. It's
Squid Game is drama.
It's just plain murder way. You just
Serious, huh?
shoot people in the head and just push them off, a bridge and stuff like that. Macam tu je. But what makes it really violent is the heartless part. It's like life doesn't matter.
It's for no reason.
Yeah, for a game.
No spoilers, no spoilers.
Yeah. Okay, let's not going to watch it for it,
Not for me. For people who care to listen.
Well, at least you guys have the heads up, kan? So at least you know what to expect. Kira tu.
Kira menjawab lah soalan macam orang tanya dalam grup aku, boleh tengok ke ni dengan anak?
Betul.
Tak boleh lah.
Yeah.
Okay, so your verdict, kau akan cakap dengan orang, boleh tengok ke tak boleh? Padahal kau tengok anak kau sendiri.
Aku akan cakap apa aku advise tadi. Kau boleh tengok.
Tapi
Janji ada cushion kat sebelah.
Dahsyat lah kau
and
punya
you have your
penyelesaian.
remote, you have your remote control. And if you know that something terrible is going to happen, you pause first and you tell your daughter or your son, okay guys, just bury your head in the pillow. Then you forward dah. That's how I've been doing it, man. No, it works. Seriously.
Astro boleh buat macam tu tak? Boleh forward pause.
Yeah.
Serious?
No, forward. yang ada demand tu, you can rewind. There are some movies that if you're watching live, you can't.
Kau ada Astro lagi?
Ada weh. I have Astro and I have Netflix.
Kau ada masa sih.
Dahsyat weh. No, yeah, itulah. Astro at least boleh tengok berita. So ada pros and cons. Itu for my father. When he comes over to the house, at least he can deal.
He's got his Astro.
Buka TV3. So the channel is 103.
Patutlah diorang tak suka datang rumah aku. Rumah aku tak ada apa-apa kan. No, betul tak? Betul
lah.
lah.
Last time they came to your house and kau paksa dia tengok cerita Dustin Hoffman tu.
Birdie. That's not Dustin Hoffman, that's Peter Sellers.
Oh, Peter Sellers.
Jauhnya lah, the party.
The party.
Tak pula aku paksa.
Tak adalah, but you turned it on, yeah, because you had nothing else to
watch.
To offer. You know, memanglah banyak nak offer, tapi yelah. Anyway,
betul juga. Tapi am I really missing out on not having Netflix?
No, you're not missing out at
or
all.
Astro.
You're not.
Okay.
Because I just got Netflix recently, you know, and other people have been like, you know,
Yeah,
having it
using
like forever, you know, and but the only reason why we chose Netflix phone is because we just wanted
variety
lah. Because Astro, I'm sorry but they keep on repeating the same stuff, you know. Yeah, but we keep it for the news. Okay, so
thank you Astro for the news and for the old people channels. Okay lah, so I think we should wrap up. And by the way, we're just trying to keep it real because we're literally two sisters just taking a break,
after the long lockdown.
Well, yeah, that too. But we are taking a morning off. We don't want to cook today.
Do our laundry,
do the laundry, and think of all the things that
flower the plants.
Flowers the plants.
Water the plants. Serious, aku setengah stone gila because of the breakfast seriously.
By the way, we are actually at Alsia.
Yes, Alsia Cyberjaya.
It's a fantastic
you gotta
place
come over here for the
in
coffee.
Tamarind Square, and that's where we're doing our recording. That's why you hear the real sounds of the beautiful smell. Apa aku cakap ni? The real sounds of the coffee being made in the super expensive machine.
Yeah, you can hear the coffee beans being poured into the.
Yeah, and because like I said, we're keeping it real. Bila WhatsApp masuk phone aku bunyi, sorry So kalau aku tahu edit aku edit. Tapi yalah, it's about real talk.
Yep.
So if you're listening and you can imagine that you're sitting with us at Alsia Cyberjaya, I hope that you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And you know what? We really want to hear your opinion as well about what we just talked about, if we made any sense, which was, what would you watch with your kid or not? What?
Tadi aku tengok apa benda ni.
Janganlah diam wait. Apa? What would you watch with your kids that you think, like, where do you draw the line between apa yang too violent and too sexy and apa, like, or would you just like whatever? Yeah, or would you just be like, oh whatever, bukan whatever tapi macam tak apalah, tengok je lah, nanti kau belajar juga. Would you rather watch it with your kid or have them do it behind your back and then you freak out? If you have any stories to share ke apa ke pun, you can email us. Ya Allah, boleh tak?
What's your email?
Email SisterTalk. Okay, so you write the word email tau. Kena tulis EMAIL. SisterTalk. Why is it terrible? SisterTalk was taken, man.
Email. So literally email.
Sama juga.
What's your email?
Email SisterTalk. Email SisterTalk. Diam lah. Email SisterTalk@gmail.com. And our Instagram is IG SisterTalk.
My God.
It is at IG SisterTalk because SisterTalk was taken, I told you. So they're IG. Tapi okay, we're also on YouTube.
Is it YouTube SisterTalk?
No, it's not YouTube.
Please.
SisterTalk. Aku tak ingat. Kejap. Nanti I'll
just email us first lah.
Email first, and then you can find us on YouTube. Hopefully. Kejap, what's our YouTube channel, man? Tak apa, nanti I'll figure it out. I'll remember. Come to Alsia, man. Alsia Cyberjaya.
Good stuff.
Sedap, memang sedap. So kita pun dah stone, and we have to. Okay, I don't know whether we can say stone.
Stoned on breakfast.
Stoned on food. Yeah, we're not really stoned. Yeah, we're not really stoned on drugs.
It's normal.
You pernah tak stone on fruit?
Yeah, when you're really lapar
You,
gila
no,
and then kau
bukan stone.
melahap and then lepas
Yalah.
tu,
Tak, tapi
you
you
just let
shock,
everything sail in, yeah.
Lepas tu you enjoy.
Nak pejam mata macam tu lah.
Asal kau pejam mata tak pejam ke?
Sebab tadi aku pejam kejap. Dah lah, cepat lah wrap up. Kesian business kita. Okay.
Okay. Take care. Take care. Okay, bye. Thank you. Thanks for listening, guys. Bye. Wait. Yalah, bye.